Hello, history scholars. Mrs. Olson here. The title of this lesson is Colonists' Decisions to Immigrate to the New World. Remember, we can use the term New World because America wasn't even named America yet. To the Europeans, it truly was a new world. Okay, the learning target is analyze the costs and benefits of decisions colonists made to meet their wants and needs. So let's go to our first slide, which is about costs. So here's the definition for cost. What you give up when you decide to do something. Now, I have a couple of questions to help us understand cost. The first one being, what do you have to give up when you buy candy, or a game, or an app? So take a few seconds to think what you have to give up when you buy candy, a game, or an app. Some of you might be saying, well, I have to give up money. All of these things cost money. That's true. That is one example of cost. Although cost isn't always related to money. Here's another question. What happens when you decide you want to play in the rain? What does that cost you? So the next slide, I have some pictures. This is an example of our decision-making process. Do we decide to eat the apple that is nutritious or the yummy stack of cookies that is not so nutritious? What will each of these cost us? Okay, now, benefits. The definition of benefit is something that satisfies your wants. So you have a want or a need, you get it, and then the feeling or the consequence for satisfying that need or that want. So here's the question again. What do you get when you buy the candy, the game, or the app? Happiness because that candy tastes good? A game because you're going to be entertained? Or an app because it provides some kind of service for you? Let's look at our second question. What happens when you make the decision to play in the rain? Okay, here we go with our scenarios. So here we are in front of the candy bins. What is it going to cost us? Well, we've talked about it costing us money. Or could it cost us a toothache? And what's the benefit out of buying the candy? Well, it's gonna make us happy, right? Even if it cost us the toothache, which is going to come later. So, how about our second example? What does it cost us to play in the rain? Well, we might get wet and we might get cold. Maybe when we talk about money, it's going to cost us to buy the rain jacket and the boots. But what do we get out of playing in the rain? What's the benefit? Well, we could have a lot of fun too, right? Okay, let's talk about what did it cost the colonists. I want you to think about the Puritans and the Pilgrims leaving their homes. Remember that they're from England, they're from Britain. What did it cost them to leave these countries that they've only known? Most people haven't lived in a different country besides England, if they're Puritans or Pilgrims. So what's it going to cost them to leave these places that they have been born in, that they've grown up in, and that their families have lived in for generations? Here's the decision-making process for the Puritans and the Pilgrims. Should they stay or should they go? What's it going to cost them? Okay? Now, here are questions to help us think about the benefits of the colonists leaving England. I want you to think about what life was like for the Puritans and the Pilgrims. Remember that many of the Puritans and Pilgrims are leaving England because they are being persecuted. They're being targeted in England for worshiping the way that they want to worship. So here are some questions. What were they hoping to find in the New World? And then what opportunities might await them in the New World? What benefits will they get out of traveling across the Atlantic Ocean to this new world that's later going to be called America? Hopefully, this gives you an idea about the costs and benefits and starts you thinking about the costs and benefits of the colonists leaving England. The next step in this lesson is for you to watch the Jamestown video. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.